Hey everyone, it's Laura from the blog ourearlyhouse.com, and today I'm going to be doing another Get It All Done video. You guys seem to like these videos, and they're easy for me to make because I just get to bring the camera around and kind of show you the things that I'm doing that day. So today you're gonna see a lot of clips of me in the kitchen, like always, cooking meals from scratch. And then I'm also gonna be doing some organizing in the kitchen, in the pantry especially, and also switching out all of my kids' clothes from summer to winter. I want to thank Thrive Market for sponsoring this video. Thrive Market is an online marketplace where you can buy organic groceries and essentials for a cheaper price whenever you become a member. So I have a link for Thrive Market down in my description box below. If you want to join today, you will get a 25% off plus a free gift. So I'm gonna go into this video. A little bit later in this video, I'm going to show you everything that I get in my Thrive Market box and the things that I like to look for. Alright, so the first thing that I did this day was start off by making my coffee. I have been making pumpkin spice lattes all fall long, and I just really enjoy them, and I love making them myself so they can be healthier and not full of sugar and artificial ingredients. After making my coffee, it was time to make breakfast for the family. Today I am making a sausage, veggie, and egg casserole just in a cast iron skillet. So I started off by browning some sausage and added in some diced peppers and onions. After the vegetables were sauteed and the meat was browned, I also added in some shredded potatoes for hash browns, whisked together some eggs, poured the eggs over top of the veggie and sausage mixture, and then I just baked this in the oven until it was done, about 45 minutes. Now this complete recipe is on my husband's blog, so I will link it below so you can see exactly how to make this. I just want to show you guys everything that I get inside of my Thrive Market box. So Thrive Market is an online marketplace where you can find a lot of organic and essential groceries. So I really like it because when I go on there, I can search either paleo or Whole30 or gluten-free. So if you have any type of dietary restrictions, this makes it really easy for you to find the things that you can actually eat. So for us, we aren't technically doing any type of Whole30 right now, and our family thankfully is not gluten-free or anything, but I do try to buy a lot of Whole30 type things, especially when it comes to condiments. So you'll see that I got a lot of condiments in my box, and this is the best place that I found to find these to make sure that I'm not getting a ton of bad ingredients, because a lot of times soy, high fructose corn syrup, and just a lot of bad things can be found inside. Alright, so after breakfast and getting out all of my Thrive Market stuff, it was time to clean up the kitchen. I just kind of put all the things that were going to go in the pantry over by the pantry because I am going to organize that later, but I was just getting the dishes done and cleaning up toys and just things that got out of place just during our morning breakfast and while the kids were doing chores and things. So I just worked on getting the house all cleaned back up after breakfast. Once the house was cleaned up, I got out and the baby was down for his morning nap. I have a bunch of pears here that a friend gave us off of their tree, and the kids have been eating them, but they are starting to get to the point to where we're definitely not gonna get through them all. Let's just say that before they go bad. So I am slicing them up. I just leave the peels on them, and I'm slicing them up to freeze for smoothies. I love doing smoothies with just yogurt, frozen pears, a little bit of cinnamon. It makes such a delicious smoothie, especially for the fall time. After I was done cutting all the pears, I brought all of the pear cores and scraps out to the chickens. After I had all the pears preserved and in the freezer, it was time to start making lunch. Today for lunch, we are making homemade mashed potatoes and some fried pork chops and some veggies, and I'm also serving it with some sauerkraut. So for the mashed potatoes, I'm just cutting up the potatoes and boiling them to get them nice and soft, draining off the water, adding in some cream and butter and some salt and pepper, and I always like adding in some fresh minced garlic, and then just whipping that up to make nice yummy mashed potatoes. For the pork chops, I am breading them with just some flour, salt and pepper, and some paprika and other spices, and I'm just pan frying these in a cast iron skillet with a little bit of coconut oil. Now this recipe is also on my husband's cast iron cooking blog, so I'm going to link that below if you want the full recipe. After lunchtime, I got the kids down for their nap, and today we are switching out all of the summer clothes for winter clothes. I like to wait until I know for sure it's not going to get cold again when I make the switch, because I hate doing it halfway and having to have shorts and pants upstairs. So now it is officially cooler in fall and going into the winter months, so I'm bringing up all of the bins from downstairs, and some of the kids have more things in the bins than they even need upstairs, so they will just look through the bins. We pick out the best things in there and the things that they want to wear for the season, and we take all of their shorts and t-shirts out of their drawers. And a few things that I do when I'm taking the clothes out, I like to go through them and put anything that I know that they are not gonna ever wear again, either pass it down to a cousin or a friend or donate it to Goodwill or something like that. And then anything that is really stained up, have holes in it, I will just throw away. And then things that they can wear again next year, we'll put in a bin in the basement for next year. After I did my daughter's room, I went in and did the baby's room. Again, same thing. I'm just taking everything out and then replacing it with the clothes that he needs for the new season. When I am completely done doing all of the clothes, I like to just sit down with a pen and paper in hand and make a list of the things that we need. So this year, some of the boys needed jeans. We needed one coat for the kids. Everybody else had coats. Just one of my boys needs a new coat. And then if anyone needs boots or hats, I just make a big list. And then I'll head out to some local thrift stores in the area and try to get things secondhand. And if not, then I'll head into Walmart or Target to get the couple items that we need, so everyone has what they need for the new season. All right, so once all the kids' clothes were done and I had all the dressers and everything organized, it was time to clean out this pantry. I just got some new containers that my mom gave me, and I'm really excited to get in there and just pull out all of the rice and beans and nuts and things that are in bags that just don't stack up. They're hard to find, and get them into these containers, and then I can label them, and then I'll be able to see exactly what I got in hopes that the pantry will actually stay organized this time. We've been just kind of going back and forth trying to find exactly what works for us, and sometimes it takes a few tries to get the right system to work for your family. So I'm gonna get in there and just take things out, get things labeled, and get that pantry organized and get everything back into where it needs to go. after getting the clothes organized and the pantry organized, it is now time to think about dinner. And today we're doing a brisket for dinner. I'm doing it in the Instapot because we have some sports and things tonight with the kids, so I'm just gonna get the brisket in the Instapot before we leave. Before I put the brisket in, I like to cut up some onions to put on the bottom, put the brisket on top of that, and then I'm making a homemade sauce to pour over top of it. I'm just using some ketchup and mustard and some coconut aminos, some spices, and even a little bit of water. And this makes a really good, nice sauce to make sure that my meat stays nice and tender when I'm cooking in the Instapot. I added in some carrots and potatoes and put the lid on and just let it do its thing. Now, I did not get any finished photos or video of this because I was gone when my husband served this to the boys. Caroline had gymnastics tonight, so we were out of the house while they ate dinner, and we ate when we got home a little bit later. But it was really delicious, and it was nice because dinner was done after I got in the Instapot. It just kind of does its thing, and I don't have to stir or flip or do anything like that. So I love doing Instapot dinners on nights when I'm going to be leaving for the night so I can have dinner ready when I get back home. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, coming along just with a day in our life of cooking and cleaning and organizing. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and also be sure to check out that link in my description box below for Thrive Market if you haven't already become a Thrive Market member or you have any groceries that you want to look at. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.